What on hell is not chemistry? Wow. Of course, it will generate a lot of reaction on the internet. So maybe you want to be part of them. Just drop your reaction or your answer in the comment section below. All right. Every time I enter my kitchen and look at my cooking gas, and I realize it's chemistry, purely chemistry, because cooking gas is a product or fractional distillation of petroleum or crude oil. If as the first product, imagine at this age you're not cooking gas. Wow, I don't know what to say, but I'm very sure the cooking is going to be very easy. The chemists make life so easy for us. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Aromatic, your host on this channel. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, what are you waiting for? You don't say invite. Please quickly press the subscription button and you will be part of this platform. Without any further ado, let's quickly dive into what we have in stock for us today. Let's look at the hydrocarbon. Of course, it's chemistry. Carbon, the hydrocarbon. By definition, hydrocarbons are compound containing hydrogen and carbon only. Did you get that? Compound that contains only hydrogen and carbon. Of course, primarily you don't know that compound is a combination of minimum of two elements. So any compound that contains only hydrogen and carbon is said to be what to be an hydrocarbon. Did you get that? Did you get that? Of course, WAEC NECO external examination recommends that the definition must come with the word only. Why? Because it's a compound that contains only carbon and hydrogen. Now, what are the examples of this compound? What are the examples of this compound? We can have alkane. Come on. We can have alkene. We can have alkyne, and we can have aromatics. Of course, we look at all this during the course of the topic. Now, let's look at the occurrence of hydrocarbon. Naturally, hydrocarbon occur. Number one can occur natural gas. Natural gas. Number two can occur coal. And number three, most importantly, is crude oil. Crude oil, aka petroleum. Wow. Oil money. That's the economic of Nigeria, economic of a nation. Now, this one occurred through hydrocarbon can be obtained from crude oil of petroleum through what's called fractional distillation, separation into fraction based on their different boiling points. Okay, accordingly, the fractions that are obtained from petroleum include number one, we have refining gas, number two, we have petrol, number three, we have kerosene, number four, we have diesel oil, number five, we have lubricating oil. And number six, the list of them we have bitumen because it's heavier, so it's going to come out last. They come according to their level of volatility in terms of temperature. But we are not diving into that today. Let's quickly focus on what we have now. So let's go back to hydrocarbon. Now, in hydrocarbon, we look at two classes of hydrocarbon. We have two classes of hydrocarbon. Two classes of hydrocarbon. We have what is called aliphatic. Aliphatic hydrocarbon, we have what you call aromatic hydrocarbon. Aliphatic hydrocarbon, they are straight chains hydrocarbon or branch chain hydrocarbon. And they can be divided into two. We can have what is called acyclic. And we can have what's called cyclic. Why aromatic hydrocarbon? They are cyclic hydrocarbon. Okay. E.g., you can have benzene. You can have benzene, which is 6,6H6 and the likes. So other acyclic, let's look at what we have. Acyclic can be divided into three. You can have three members of a cyclic. You can have what is called alkane. You can have what is called alkene. You can have what is called alkyne. Example of alkene is going to be, you're going to look at ethane. Ethane formula is C2H6. Let's look at alkene. Example of that is ethene. That's C2H4. An example of drawing ethyl. That's C2H2. Now, when you look at all of that, you discover that they are still following what we are talking about, hydrocarbons. All right. We have carbon and hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen, carbon and hydrogen. So we have acyclic, they are straight hydrocarbon. We can also be branch chain, as I said. And alkane, look at the formula, we'll look at how to prepare alkane, the definition of all of them. But primarily, alkane is a saturated compound. All right. Why alkene, they are unsaturated. Alkene and alkyne, they are unsaturated. Now, let's go to a cyclic. And compounds are hydrocarbons that, for instance, we have what we call cyclo compound, cyclopropane. All right. Cyclopropane, we have carbon, 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 hydrogen, 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 and hydrogen. Hydrogen. All right. This is called cyclopropane. All the carbon, they are what? Joined together. All the carbon, they are joined together. They call them cyclopropane. You can also have cyclobutane, cyclopentane in that order. They are in cyclic form. They are joined together. That's why they call them cyclo. So when you are naming cyclic compound, you must put what? Cyclo. All right. Let's look at benzene. Benzene is also an hydrocarbon and is aromatic in nature. And the structure is like this: carbon, 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 six carbon, all right, and six hydrogen. Did you get that? Six carbon and six hydrogen. So we have double bond, alternative double bond. This is a member of aromatic compound. There's some other members like furan, like xylene, like phenol. When we get to benzene proper, we want to begin with that. If at all this video has been helpful to you, make sure you press the like button and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. Now, take notes. It's going to be a series. We have started it, the hydrocarbons, go to alkane, alkyne, aromatics, then we enter organic compounds. Stay tuned, enjoy this channel. Thank you. See you in my next video.